Welcome back. My name is Obin as usual. Chijindu, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is a continuation of the playlist of the series. Please do feel free to watch the previous videos that shows you how to save a site as a template, how to save a document library, and a list as a template. In this video, it's a continuation from how I saved both a document library and a list as a template, and this video will be geared towards showing you how to upload it on a new site. Okay, so you have an existing site that you can see. For example, this is an existing site, and then you want to upload a particular document library from a different project or a list from a different project. Okay, and so that's a very good use case where you need just the structure of what was in the previous project. It could be your own, it could be from a colleague, and it could be from, yeah, it could be from any other source that you perhaps find very useful to deploy same on your own respective SharePoint site. So I'm currently logged in as a user called Deborah. Deborah is not an administrator on this particular organization. She's just a regular user, and she has a license, a Microsoft 365 license that gives her access to both SharePoint and OneDrive for Business. Okay, recall that in the previous videos, Deborah actually saved this particular SharePoint site that you're seeing displayed here. All right, with this respective folders in the document library as a template, sent it to her admin, had admin used it to create another site called HR. Okay, now in my last video I used that particular HR site to create additional document library. So again, I want you to go and check it out so that you can see how to create a document library and how to create a list on your respective SharePoint sites. It's very good and very useful. All right, so I have done that, and then downloaded both the document library and the list, and I want to now use those on this particular site of Deborah. So what would Deborah do? All right, the same thing applies where the person who has saved the respective template would give it to the person that they want. All right, so let's assume that the admin has given Deborah to perhaps go ahead and upload the templates, which is the document library template and the list template. So let me just show you how to do this basically. All right. So what Deborah would do, that is what this user would do, any user who wants to add or use another document library or a list to create a new document library or list, is to go to the site content. All right, navigate to site settings. Again, yes, you can go through the site content to get to the site settings, or you could just click on the wheel, the settings wheel on the top right of your SharePoint site, and it would also take you to the site settings. Okay, so either options is takes you to the same place. Now, when you're saving a SharePoint site as a template, remember or recall that we use the solutions gallery. But when we're applying same to a document library or a list, we saved it to a list template. So it's going to make logical sense that if we're going to deploy, we would need to go to the list template and upload our files that we downloaded. Remember again that the file format for saving a document library and a list is STP, that is .stp. But the file format of a site template is WSP. So STP for document library and list library, whereas for a site is WSP. Okay, exactly. So I'm in the list template gallery of this particular SharePoint site. Then I navigate to the ribbon and select Files. When this opens, I would click on Upload Document. And you can guess exactly. It is the .stp document that I will have to upload here. So I'm going to choose a file which will take me to my file explorer, and I have both here. As you can see, I'll just select it one at a time. I'll select for the document library and then upload. So as you can see, I will just click on save. You can give a description, it's optional. And you can see it's here already. So I will just quickly do same for my list. Choose file from the location and select OK. Yes, some people may be asking, is this applicable to all users or members of a site? The answer is no. Why? It's only applicable to users who have site ownership right or site administrative right. If you're not a site owner, if you're not a site admin, you will not be able to either save as a template or upload um, a template. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Okay, so I have uploaded both the document library and the list, but how do I activate this? All right, how do I activate this? Okay, so I'm going to show you how to activate this. I will go to my site content, go to new and select app. Okay, now this will navigate to the app store, right, of this particular site collection. I would like you to watch my previous video, my first video, which is SharePoint permission. And in SharePoint permission, I shared tips on how to properly organize your SharePoint site as a site owner. It's very useful as you're able to control using the best practices and navigate around, your SharePoint site. I also highlighted that it's good to use groups to give control or access to different members of your site rather than allowing them to have unique or direct access to the different content on the SharePoint site. All right, so please do click on the notification that appears, all right, and watch the video after this. All right, good. So I am on the store, the SharePoint store, and here I can access variety of applications that I find useful for my project or for my site. And these are very recommended by Microsoft, and are available in the SharePoint store. These are, applications that are designed by developers who are very conversant, who have created different useful applications for different categories. You can just play around here. You can see from here on the left hand side that you can filter from my organization and from SharePoint Store. Now, from my organization would be in a case where the admins, and I mean by the SharePoint administrator or the global admin, have designed applications that they want all their employees to only use. Yes, so when that has been done, or in a case where that has been done, there will be a compliance policy or an email or a memo to that effect, instructing all site creators, all owners to strictly use applications from the organization. So if there is an app that I've created in my organization, it will appear here. Okay. All right. However, there is the option for the SharePoint store, which is a wider market, connecting to different developers, different applications created that are useful, or the user feels is useful for them. So you just click there and then you select the one that you want. So I'm going to, for the purpose of what we're doing, which is we're trying to now activate the document library we have saved to the list template and the list library as well. Whenever we want to activate this, we have to go to the site content, click on the new button, select apps. The apps takes us to the SharePoint apps, all right, page. And here we'll click on classic experience, all right. Now, the reason why we're doing this is that um, at the moment, all document library and list library templates are added as an application to the site collection. Okay, so we have to go into the classic experience mode and navigate to look for the template that we have. So I will just search here and see if it has loaded. Doc, click on search. And here you go. Look at it. This is it. Remember, I gave the name doc. And if I also search for lists as well, press enter. Here you go. This is it. Okay. So I will do it one after the other for you. So let me start with the document library template, which is this. I will just click on it. And then it's going to create and says I should give my document library a name. Okay. But I'm short of names. Okay, so I will just give it HR doc. All right, so guys, it's just demonstration. Yeah, advanced options pretty much is just the same. Okay, um, and create. All right, so you can see that I've created it and it's immediately showing the folders that I have that I had created with the global admin profile, right? And it's also showing the Excel file as well. And that's good. If I come back to my site content, you're going to see that I now have HR doc showing as a document library type. Okay. Um, and I have not created the list as well. So let me go and create the list. So I would go back to apps. I can either click here to go back to apps, or I go to the settings on the top right and also select add an app. It will take me to the same place. So let me do this from here. You can see we're in the same place, and then I'll select classic experience. This time around, I'm going to select list because that's the name of the file that I've uploaded to my list template gallery, and then select it. Again, I'll have to give it a name, so I'll say HR list just for easy identification. Just going to create it now and add it to this site. Beautiful. Now you can see that I have it here, HR list. This other list is created by this user called Deborah. Okay. All right. So I have this list now on Deborah's own site, and it's perfect. I did not need to resave the site. Okay. You can as well just save the document library or the list respectively as a template, and you will just be fine. Okay. So I'm going to click on the list to go into the list, and you would see that it has the same structure, the same columns that was initially there. Likewise, if I navigate to the library I uploaded, the same thing applies, which is called the HL doc. You've already seen that. You see the folder and the book. Now, again, this is completely disconnected from the originator or from the source of where it was created from. Let me show you what I mean. If I click to add a new item, a new Word item, file, anything, it's not going to show when I switch to the user who basically saved this particular library as a template. So I'm going to switch there. You can see it. All right. So if I switch there, the name of the library was inventory, and you would see that the Word file I had created on Deborah's profile isn't there. So you get the point, right? Good, excellent. All right, so with this, I hope you have learned now how to upload a document library file or a list library file as it and use it to create your own on a different site. You have to go to the list template to upload the file you had initially downloaded. It's a .stp file. Okay, then you navigate to adding an app from your site content. Click on the new button and select app, or you click on the settings gear wheel on the top right and select add an app. Then in the My Apps page, select Classic Experience and search for the name you use to save your file. All right. So thank you so much, and that's it. I hope this was helpful. Please do not forget to watch the previous videos and also like, comment, and hit the bell notification so that you see the new videos that I upload. Once again, thank you so much for your time. All right, and please do leave a comment, all right, on how this was helpful for you and which other videos you want me to upload or work on. All right, please still stay tuned, all right, as I'm going to upload another video that will now show you how we're going to understand custom script and the pros and the cons of using custom script. The reason why this user is able to perform or save a template, as a site as a template or document library or list, was because that has been enabled. I want to show you how that takes effect or how that is done from the admin end. We're going to run PowerShell and have a very great time on that video as well. All right. Thank you once again and have a nice day.